My name is Jordan Keene. I am 20 years old and a junior in college, and I play on the national team for netball with Netball America. And today my life is a far cry from where I used to be. Only 3 years ago I learned how to walk again, how to hold a pencil, how to tie my shoes. Because when I was 12, I fell and twisted my knee in a ski accident. Minor accident, but it caused this neurological disorder called reflex sympathetic dystrophy to consume my whole body with pain. It started in my knee, but then it spread down to my foot and then spread to my other leg. RSD is kind of like if a fire happens in your house and you have the alarm goes off because there's a fire. My alarm in my body, went off because there was a sprain in my knee. But when the fire was gone, the alarm keeps going off, and my body continues to have a response as if it's an injury. So it couldn't, my hands would swell, and I couldn't write, couldn't tie my shoes, and when you needed it most, as a 14-year-old kid, my mom wasn't able to give me a hug when I needed it, or hold my hand when I was getting shots in an IV, and just lost in a big chaotic medical world. It makes you grow up really fast. But it was tough because as a seventh grader, I was very active, loved to play basketball, and having to cut out of the sidelines and leave my team and say, I'm injured, I'm on crutches, and I don't know what's happening was very scary and tough. And so the whole time as I'm getting better and spending hours in physical therapy, saying, okay, I'm doing this so I can get back on the basketball court. I'm going to get back to the basketball court. And finally, after 5 years of being in a wheelchair and being on crutches and years of medical treatment, I was finally better. My pain was under control, and I was able to walk again and regain a lot of my mobility. And so I went to my doctors, who said you're not allowed to play contact sports at least for the next year or two, and that it was frustrating because after years of working in physical therapy, my mantra was basketball, 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 and to have doctors say no, no basketball, you can't be on the court as a player, but you should look into coaching. So I started coaching at the Ann Arbor Y my senior year of high school, and I coached these guys who are so little. They are kindergartners in this picture. It's not how I imagined coming back to sport, especially to basketball, but it was one of the most rewarding experiences to help kids learn to fall in love with basketball and fall in love with sport, and that was a very rewarding experience. And on the way up to the gym one day, I saw a flyer for this sport called netball, and I wasn't sure what it was or what you do. But on the flyer it said like basketball, and it said non-contact. So I was so pleased, and took the flyer home and told my mom, I really want to play. Can I play? Look, non-contact. And she said yes, and my doctor said yes. And so I headed upstairs to our club on a Thursday night, picked up the game, was introduced to coaches, and literally started a brand new life, because I was able to play. My coaches had no idea, and still have no idea, that I have this experience that only 3 years ago, but this is me laying in a hospital bed and just devastated, not able to anything, basically, not able to go to school, not able to dribble a basketball, that's for sure, or eat like a normal person either. So that was frustrating. So I started this brand new life, able to play netball, and I was a coach on the basketball court. So I get to cultivate my passion for sport by playing. And there's a position for everyone in netball. There are 7 players on a side, so It's not cookie cutter like basketball. If you really love to run, there's a position for you. If you just learned how to walk and you're not really sure what you're doing with your body yet, there's a position for you too. And that's where I fit in. My coaches were so great in helping me be my best on the court and learn that I have capabilities and my athlete was, even though she was sidelined for years, was not gone. So I stepped back on the court and loved to play. My teammates loved having friendships with my teammates and the things that the relationships that I built with them were amazing.